Okay, so welcome everybody who could join today. Another one of these brief Teams sessions that we have on Wednesdays after convocation. Today, I wanted to talk about kind of just a test drive of journals at Ovid. We have access to almost 500 journals through Ovid, which is a really good resource. They're all in medical and health, biomedical and health sciences collections. It's not everything that's in journals at Ovid, but it's a lot. And there's a lot of tools you can use if you're using that for research. You can export citations, you can save articles to projects. I'm just going to show you where some things are. So as always, if you go to the Lucom Medical Library page and you scroll down to databases, you won't see journals at Ovid. We just have one link here that says Ovid. And if you click on that link, it'll actually take you to this main search interface for Ovid. But if you look up here across the top, you'll see it has journals, books, multimedia, my workspace. If you just click on journals, it'll take you to all the journals that we have that are part of the Ovid collection. And it's kind of simple the way it's first displayed when you do that. It's just got them listed alphabetically from A to Z. You can see we have 499 journals here. They're alphabetical. If you're looking for a journal that you think is in this collection, you can search by the journal name up here in this little search box. Or if you have like the DOI or something, say you found a citation in PubMed or Medline or something, and you think we might have it in journals at Ovid, if you click on this by citation, you can put any of the citation information you have, journal name, article title, DOI, if you have a PubMed ID or something, you could put that here. And of course, publisher is probably going to be Wolters Kluwer, or it doesn't have to be, but it might be if it's in Ovid. So you can search by that. If we go back, you can now this I wish it used another word besides subscription, but you can do filter by availability. You can actually subscribe to individual journals within this collection, so I wish it used a different word here. But basically, it's already defaulted to my subscriptions. These are the 499 journals that we have available. They're alphabetically listed. You can search through them. You can scroll through them. You can filter by title. But if you go down here to filter by subject, and you expand that, you'll see these are all medical and health sciences and biomedical sciences, life sciences, medical humanities. There's even nursing in here and patient education. We can see a large number of them are clinical medicine, but you can actually filter out by whichever subject within the health sciences that you want to see. So if we do clinical medicine, it'll just pull up. We have 393 of those. So if I were to go into one of these journals, let's say ANA practice, I'm not sure what this is. So if we were to go into our journal here, this probably looks kind of familiar to other resources you've used. It's got the citation information here. It has a navigation pane over here, so you can look through past volumes and issues. These are going back to 2018, it looks like. And you'll see there are links to the PDF of the full text here. And also, as I've shown before, in using either Google Scholar when you have Liberty selected as your library, or when using our PubMed link, if you want to use the Get It at Liberty button here, if we have full text access, which we're going to because this is in our collection, you can click on this button to get direct access to it, or you can click on the PDF full text. Another team session I did was on how you can add citations to a bibliography or to a project that you're working on. You'll see there's a little cite button here underneath each of these articles. And if I click on that, it's got a citation here that I can copy and then paste into a bibliography. I can also, just like I've showed with other resources, I can select this here, select the little toggle box and click on this export tool. And I can choose RefWorks, which is what is officially supported by Liberty University. It creates a file that I can then import into my project in RefWorks. If you're using Zotero, because I've shown how to use Zotero as well, you're going to want to use this RIS file extension. That's just what it uses. But either one of these is fine. You can use RefWorks for your RefWorks citation manager, or if you're going to use Zotero to manage your citations, you can use this RIS. But it just exports that file, and then you can import it directly into your project in RefWorks or Zotero. Something else that's kind of cool is if you find a journal in here that you are particularly fond of or you want to keep up to date with, you'll see that there's this little really simple syndication RSS feed. You can subscribe to that journal with a feed reader if you do use a feed reader, and you just click on this for the subscription, and you just add that to your whatever your feed reader is. I don't typically subscribe to a lot of RSS. I use listservs more often. But you can also subscribe through your email to the e-table of contents with this little ampersand ETOC, and you can actually just enter in your email address, and you'll get like a updated table of contents from that journal every time a new issue comes out, so you can see if there's something you want to go in there and read. It's kind of cool. Something else that you can do with this is if you're using this for your research. I know I showed how you can copy the citation, or you can export to a RefWorks file or to a Zotero file. I can also add things to projects. So if I'm working with multiple different projects and I'm using this resource for several different projects, I can select a few of these journal articles, and I can come up here to this link that says add to my projects. You're going to have to create a personal account to be able to do this. It's free to do. If you don't have an account, you'll just click on this create account. I already have one, so I'm going to sign in. And I've already played with this a little bit before, but I have an existing project called New Project. If you don't have one, you'll click on this radio button for New Project, enter a name. You can put a description here if you want to, but I'm going to add these to my already existing new project. And once I've done that, it says it's successfully added to my project. I can close this window, or I can go to my projects. And if I go to my projects, here's my new project I'm looking at, and I've got some other articles in here that I was looking at earlier. But so now that I've got these, I can have several different projects going at one time. And again, if I want to use this for my journal article that I'm writing, or my citations for my bibliography, I can still select these in here. I can export to RefWorks or that RIS file as for Zotero. And again, you still have access to this if you just want to copy and paste the citation into your bibliography. And again, the PDF is available here. It's kind of cool because you get access to the title, the citation information, and the full text PDF. And again, if you want to use Get It at Liberty, you can click on this here too. So that's basically what I wanted to show. I know it's not a whole lot, but it's a really cool resource. And especially if you find some journals that you're interested in, you can subscribe to them, like I was showing with that RSS feed, or the e-table of contents, however you like to do that. I don't use a lot of RSS feed readers, but I do use some listservs, and it's kind of convenient to get to table of contents emailed directly to your inbox to see if there's articles you want to read. A lot of full text access to stuff here. Just an incredible wealth of almost 500 journals. They're all in the health sciences, basic life sciences, and just a really useful tool for your research projects. So thank you for your time. And this is really short. If anybody wants to see this at a later time, again, the recording is going to be up on the LibGuide, and I hope everybody has a good rest of your day.
Thanks, Rob.
Absolutely,
That was
Dr.
great.
Martin.
Thank you, Rob.
Absolutely, Dr. Martin.